got blood rushed to my head, they hot like.
Alright, so you already read the title or seen the thumbnail, which means you should know who I'm about to shoot shots at. That's right, myself. Because I don't think I've ever been able to hold the aux since I first got into music. What, y'all thought I was gonna say you guys, huh? Well, why would I need to clarify something that was already known? But yeah, as the title states, we're getting into the outlook of what is claimed as Hoe Scaring music, aka the tunes that will get you kicked out of the car while going 60 on a highway, or would notify every person in your vicinity that you're a danger to society. And see, there's a various amount of artists that one can claim fits into this category, such as Death Grips, Smash Mouth, Jordan Lucas, and Relapse era Eminem. But I also feel like with the growing wave of music nerds and wannabe enthusiasts taking over the fandom, I feel like I need to give a quick refresher course on what to play and what not to play on the aux. So as stated before, the term Hoe Scaring music means any song that just wouldn't fly around a wider audience, especially if you're trying to get a girl. Like, bro, no one's gonna go up into a club, give the DJ a request and say, hey bro, play that new Green Day, I heard that shit slaps, and then not expect to get tossed out like Jazz from Fresh Prince. And it's not like I'm saying the music is bad or anything. I mean, who doesn't like the disturbingly rough vocals of MC Ride? But at the same time, there's a lot of music out there that tends to be so niche, for a lack of better words. Tracks such as The Chickening by Foxtails, Brick Mountain Montana by Boldy James, and Feel Good Inc. by The Gorillaz are meant to fit a specific audience and nothing more, which is fine. Like, for example, let's just take a look at NBA Youngboy, one of the biggest independent hip-hop artists today. Now, as far as I'm concerned, he's known to be one of the hardest working rappers in today's game, mainly because he has to support the 7 kids he has at 22, my god. But with the constant stream of albums that he's puts out every year, it seems that it's definitely paid off with him accumulating millions of dollars in independent money and one of the most loyal yet annoying fan bases in today's hip-hop. And before people go into the ideal of, well, he's like mainstream, so of course a lot of people are gonna like him, duh. Well, see, the thing is that in Youngboy's case, his music is a lot more digestible in comparison to other semi to actual mainstream artists, prime example being Kendrick Lamar. Because as much as I love Kendrick's music, it'll be a crazy day on earth when niggas in the club hear the first 15 seconds of Wesley's Theory. And I mean, don't get me wrong, Kendrick has some bangers such as Humble and what's the other one? Oh yeah.
We gon' be alright. Nigga, we gon' be alright.
But at the same time, when really diving into Kendrick's discography, especially with his more critically acclaimed projects, you can definitely see the kind of audience Kendrick has gained and will continue to thrive off of. And it's not just Kendrick either, with artists such as J. Cole, Freddie Gibbs, and even Radiohead, all just having music that just can't reach that wide, super mainstream audience, with music that just can't satisfy the average listener. So I guess it comes down to what determines what scares the hoes and what doesn't. And to answer that question, you could say it's pretty obvious, just playing it safe. And not too safe like Calvin Harris's latest album, because I don't ever want to hear that shit again, but safe enough for it to be listenable. For example, let's go back to Kendrick Lamar's discography. So when we take a look at these 3 albums, which one do you think is the one that stands out the most? No, you idiot, it's this one. And it's mainly because it's the one that ironically stands out the least in terms of mainstream appeal. See, if you remember anything from this album, it's gonna be alright, right? But then let's go into his follow-up album, Damn. Now, when you try to remember any song from this album, it's either gonna be DNA, Loyalty, or Humble, because of course it would be, right? Because these tracks are the safest from this album, while To Pimp a Butterfly doesn't really have anything that screams play me anywhere because I work anywhere. And it's mainly because there's just a certain setup in songs that's just meant to drag the listener in, whether it be the heavy 808s that's utilizing pop trap beats, or the easygoing dance rock sound that's used in new generation alternative and rock music. It's all just meant to play it safe and work for anyone. Those catchy little hats and bass you hear on tracks such as Sicko Mode by Travis Scott or A Lot by 21 Savage are just meant to easily capture the listener and turn the event into an even livelier session. So the next time you wonder about what songs to play on the aux, start with something safe like Playboy Cardi or Drake, for a lack of better choices, and don't make the mistake of having the Demon Slayer intro play on shuffle while your boys look at you from the back street, wonder why they even let you drive them anywhere, like I did. But that's just my 2 cents on the matter. I thought about trying to get someone else to hop on this video, but I don't think they would have gotten the message that I was trying to convey. But if you liked the video, feel free to like and subscribe. Make sure to follow my IG and Twitter. And if you like she's using this video, make sure to follow yours as well because she's dope. And on that note, I'll see you on Friday when I do a live stream of me listening to Weezer's entire discography. Peace.
All that I had wished for